Before Lifted can help you fly, you need to decide where you want it to take you. I believe most people have an overall sense of a feeling they want to arrive at when they take on a lifestyle program to lose weight and change their life. But when I ask people online or in my class what their goal is for the weekend, or dig even deeper and ask what their one-year goal is for themselves, I'm always hit with the same vague replies. For example, people love to tell me that they want to be fit, but that's not a goal. That's a feeling that could be measured in many different ways. The same goes for wanting to be leaner, healthier, or stronger. It's great to want to be all these things, but they're not anything you can technically check off your list because they're not specific and measurable. Draw it up, then dream. You've got to dream and imagine your perfect life. But know this, a dream without a plan is nothing more than a wish. If I had simply closed my eyes and imagined that I had basketball skills, I could never have played professional basketball. I had to come face to face with my dreams on a daily basis. I had to sit down and ask myself what I really wanted in life. I needed to think about what goals I had to achieve in the short and long term to move closer to my dreams. I had to design my life and the life I wanted to have. I had to make daily sacrifices and show up even when I didn't feel like it. If that sounds daunting to you, I promise it's not as complicated as it sounds. But the fact remains, you can't move forward if you don't know which direction you should go. And a person without a goal is like a ship without a sail. That's not going to be you. I'm going to show you how to work the program, and I'm here to give you the tools that you need. Get your goals in gear. I'm a big believer in taking the time to break things down into 1 year, 5 year, and 10-year goals. And I will admit, the first time I thought this way, I felt so much pressure. I couldn't imagine thinking that far ahead, even though I'd technically done this as a kid when it came to wanting to play basketball. Then it was easy for me. But remember, as children, we feel uninhibited and unfazed by the things that may deflate our dreams. That's why you need to turn back time and start using the mind you used to dream with as a child. It's time to set up goals of your own. What I want you to do is think about and write down 2 types of goals: outcome and process. Outcome goals. Outcome goals are the goals you're hoping to achieve. They need to be definable. You can't just say you want to be fit. You need to hone in on what you wish to be fit for. You can't just say you want to lose weight. You should know how much weight you'd like to lose. You shouldn't just say you want to eat healthier. You should know exactly what types of foods you want to eat more of and which types of foods you want to eat less of. For example, I will lower my blood pressure by 20 points. I will lose 5 pounds. I will double how many veggies I eat each week. Notice I use the words I will. You need to believe your goals from the moment they make their way to paper. Process goals. Process goals are the goals you have to hit in order to make your outcome goals a reality. They are the tangible goals, the ones that you can actually do. These are the goals that get you where you want to go and make your outcome goals reachable. They need to be things that at the end of the week you can reflect back on and say, according to what I said I'd do and what I actually did, either this week brought me closer to where I want to be or it didn't. For example, I will meditate for at least 10 minutes a day. I will work out 4 times per week. I will make my lunch and dinner 3/4 veggies every meal. So why both? I love to talk to children about this because when you sit in front of a bunch of young athletes and you ask how many of them want to be pro athletes, every single hand goes up. I get it. Who doesn't? You're looking at a future that comes off like a big shiny toy, flying in private jets, having world fame, making lots of money. There aren't too many people on the planet who wouldn't want that to happen. That's because most people have outcome goals. But they either don't have process goals in place or don't want to have them. Because there's more of a commitment to take action instead of hoping good things will come our way without having to try so hard. It's all about wishing and not about working towards that wish. After all, when it comes down to it,